games. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. I don't know.
I feel like that was one of my best lines of the week, and it really flew under the radar.
Yeah,
What's their problem? They have to play baseball against professional baseball teams. That's their problem.
yep, yep.
Did you know,
Yeah,
Duncan?
they've lost
Did
six
you know,
straight
Ezra,
games.
that Jana is also a Mets fan?
I think we talked about this at a fire last summer, maybe.
Yeah. I just feel like people who are real, masochists should stick together.
Listen. I, I think it's worse when the sports team that you root for is good. I think it's worse. Some of the worst experiences I've had in my life have been watching like Mets playoff games because it hurts so much to be invested.
uh, yeah, okay. I get you. Yeah, that's true. It hurts way worse when the Bills lose because their receiver drops the ball inside the
Yeah,
20-yard line 3 different
the
seasons.
the least fun that I had watching a football game was that Bills playoff game that I watched with you and Charlie
My
like
God.
3 months ago.
Yeah. I feel like what if like the Stephon Diggs drop that would have put them in the Super Bowl, then like it feels like every time you watch it, you're like, oh, this is it. And I feel like most football fans are like, oh, this is it. This is the moment when they make history and like everything aligns. And Bills fans are all like, oh, this is it. This is the moment where things go horribly wrong when we're this close to doing the thing that we've been so close to doing for 40 years. Yeah, it's quite a thing. I admire it personally.
I remember that pick with Charlie.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
I have a picture of Charlie when he's a baby and Zeke is holding him and they have the same expression on their face. And it's like it's pretty amazing. I was hanging out on the couch today and we found that photo. He's like, "Who's that? Is that Archer?" And I was like, "That's you." He's like, "Oh, I didn't know." All right, so I assume we'll get Geldis and Dirk in when they feel like it, I guess. Um, but do you all, how do you feel about last session and how we had a fucking parade? We had a
Yeah, it was a
we had a
blast.
motherfucking parade. Was it
I
fun?
It was a
feel
good
great
parade.
about it.
It was a good parade.
I did everything I was supposed to do.
We had surprisingly minimal issues.
What do you mean surprisingly? Come on now.
Until, Dirk had to make a decision on his own, and then things really got sketchy.
No, all of the best stuff was Dirk being stuffed in a dragon with two dwarfs. That was all the best stuff last week.
So yeah, the parade. We started the parade.
I'll just
Everything went pretty well.
I'd just
Go
like to
ahead.
point out that there's one note written on the map, and it just says, "Who gave Dirk a siege weapon?
Yep.
This is Zerwin's fault." So go on, Zerwin.
So we started the parade. Everything was going well. Ezra peeled off and went and got the great Edrasini's booth set up, which he turned a booth into a stage somehow by
Needed it
himself.
to be a stage. That's what I wanted it to be.
Just
Very
the
graceful.
adrenaline was flowing, and he nailed 2 strength checks in a row. Um, and then um, we had some tight quarters. We were able to maneuver the parade with no problems. Then one of the dwarfs in the big metal dragon parade float, which ended up we realized was a siege weapon, not just a big metal float. Um, one of the dwarfs got sick. He was poisoned. We don't know how he was poisoned. It could have been with the water that Dirk gave him. It could have been done beforehand.
Yeah, that's the other bit is Dirk just the way that he carries his water around is in a flagon on his person.
That's not
wh-
true. He just says that.
which
It's a
it's easier to poison. It's
if
wide open. Somebody definitely could have poisoned it then.
Yeah, just like throw a
Uh,
quarter into it.
so uh, I think somehow Dirk or Gelidus was able to get in the dragon quickly and help save this guy from dying. Um, but then he left along with Maud, right? Harold and Maud were the names of them. Um, we saved their lives, but then a bunch of Gael came up and tried to stop the float because they heard that there was a poisoning, which seems rather suspicious. It seemed like they were set up and ready to do that. Uh, but we essentially scared like what was it, like 20 Gael away, except for one guy was unscarable. But I think I forget how we got rid of him. I think somebody commanded him to run at a certain point. So
I
we
would
we got through
Gelidus did
that.
some of that.
We were able to get the kids all peeled off to watch the Great Edrazini. We sent the army on its way. We pulled the siege weapon down the side path to go see the Gael we wanted to distract. Uh, Dirk was in charge of the bellows by himself, which was a mistake. Luckily, he rolled somewhat poorly and only pumped it like 30 something times, and created a massive explosion that probably would have killed multiple people around us had he rolled any better. Um, but now the entire Gael camp is ablaze, and a lot of it's just gone. It's been, vaporized. And our sappers got in. Was kind of the last thing we saw. I
yeah.
think that was the big stuff, right?
There's a couple of things that maybe didn't make the notes. One thing in particular that I'm thinking of, but if it didn't make the notes, it didn't make the notes. Um, yeah, all that's true. I think the last guy, I don't think you scared away. I think it
Oh no,
was,
we knocked him out,
yeah.
and Root Gut uh, knocked him out essentially.
Yep.
Um, Also, I don't know that we. Can someone remind me what happened to the bard that was sitting on top of the siege weapon?
He's just been sitting up there singing.
Well, he's probably dead now, um, based on what happened.
Uh,
um,
no, so he's not. The way that the dragon's body and then the dragon's neck and the dragon's head, and like it has a little bit of movement. So it's kind of like looking at it now, you're like, oh, that's almost like, you know, a cannon. But actually, you guys know what cannons are because you saw them. The dwarves use them. But you're like, oh, how did we not see that this armored magical dragon that shoots fire is supposed to, destroy armies? Um, but because he was sort of like behind, the flames, he might have lost his eyebrows. Say that. Um, hold on a second.
um, oh, also, we did find out where the exit to the escape hatch is. Ezra got the information from Kuth. It's like down one of the tunnels. Um, so Ezra hasn't. I don't think Ezra's seen anybody to relay that information, but we did talk to Kuth. We found out where the exit was. Am I missing anything else?
I don't think so.
I
Bill
think
would
you covered
tell
it.
us, right? He would tell us if we were missing something else.
No.
because he wants the stream to be good. He wants our loyal viewers to get their just desserts.
It'd be you guys could use some loyal viewers right now because I feel like you missed something that's kind of important. But you'll find out soon enough. Was there
Missed
another
something
questions?
kind of important. Were you looking at the notes?
I was not. I was just listening to you all. Was there something else too? Hold on.
Mekuth. The sappers made it up the tunnels. They went up the tunnels, flying colors. Harold got poisoned.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, there's a trap.
He's only
Is that it?
mostly dead.
Is that it? There's a trap. Kuth hasn't
Oh
been
yeah,
able to disarm the trap.
the escape thing is trapped. It's magical and physical.
And physical.
Okay. Um.
He didn't answer our question.
So if you look at the map, that whole 100-foot triangle is basically in the core of it is vaporized. It just went straight to plasma. And then outside of that, on the edges of the cone, it's just caused fire, and got real hot, real hot. Yeah. So everything in here is just gone, and then all the tents and things that are kind of like out here and over here, they're on fire. As are all the tents that are over here are on fire, and all the tents that are here on fire, and all the tents that are here, um, and maybe even some here. The Gael, there is a moment after this siege weapon fires a gout of magical and mixed with chemical flame. Yes, Jenna?
I remembered what it was. The Bria stones are flickering.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ezra didn't see that, so he wouldn't have been able to tell you that anyway.
We wanted to tell Ezra that when we saw him.
Zerwin saw it and just didn't notice it. So I was busy
Doing what?
marching.
Yeah.
It's in the notes now.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah. So there is a moment in the vacuum, right, of this explosion where nothing and nobody moves. There is a stillness that hits, and then there is panic. Um, there is yelling, there is screaming, there is crying, there is running, there is throwing, there is people trying to grab blankets, there's people trying to run into the fire, there's people trying to run out of the fire. It's just absolute and total mayhem. There are all 30 of the Gael who were basically in this area, are now, several of them have surrounded the dragon and they have like drawn weapons. Um, there are many more, who are trying to put the edges of the fire out. Like I said, luckily the buildings here are all made completely of stone with no timbers whatsoever, so they're not flammable. Um, Otherwise, you'd have a serious problem on your hands. Uh, But yeah, that's where we're at now. Mayhem and Flame.
Would I know, since I'm from this city, or I was in this city for a while? Would I know if there were any like water sources nearby?
Oh, the city has several wells. Yeah.
Like, would I know where the nearest one was? Want me to
Um.
roll for it?
Yeah, roll for it. Let's see your
What would
roll.
it What would it be?
A history roll.
Eh, I rolled a 7.
You can't remember.
Um, what's What do these guys look like that are surrounding us?
Half a dozen of the Gael have peeled off, and they are now. There's like banging on the hatch of the dragon, demanding that whoever's in there come out and face judgment. Dirk, you can hear them pounding on the dragon's ass, which is not a phrase I'm going to repeat too many times, but maybe once more.
Like, oh my goodness, this thing must be defective. It was working
I
fine
yell,
the
hold
whole
on, I'm
parade.
washing my hands.
They're shouting treason. An attack on the king's guard is the same as an attack on the king himself.
Treason? What do you mean treason? This is obviously a defective party float or parade float.
This
Right.
Defective parade float. You just incinerated 100 square feet of camp.
Jesus, it worked the entire parade. Something must have happened.
Something
Yeah, hold
happened.
on, I'm working on the settings.
Don't you think it's a little suspicious that it worked properly the entire parade and suddenly blew up here? Because we do.
Well, maybe it just overheated. Can I do like a persuasion check?
Sure.
I think I'm going to use another.
You already
Um,
have advantage on those somehow, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
How
use
do you get
a.
advantage on those?
I have advantage on persuasion. I don't know. I have to find why.
Doesn't make any. It's got to be one of your magic items. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Could be the
I'm going
crown.
to. I'm going to add a superiority die to this. Not that I'm going to need it, but nat 20. So
It's pretty good.
listen. I think I know what happened here. I think one of the parts we blew it so many times during the parade that there was a leak. One of the pipes must have cracked, and when he fired it this time, the whole thing just blew. This is a complete accident. This is nobody's fault. I don't know why we're calling this treason.
Okay. They back off. And they kind of give you the stink eye, and they're like, "Well, we're reporting it anyway."
That's fine. Listen, how can we help? Where can we get some water to help you guys put these fires out?
There's a well behind the mine, the mining guild, the miners guild. Why would you even drive this up here?
Because we're parking it because we needed to get out of the way for the rest of the parade.
To run from the flames. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean your nat 20 will carry you here, but they are not pleased.
Said, what are we going to sit here and let this whole camp burn? Or are we going to try to put this out?
There's no saving the camp. The camp's fucked.
Well, look at this. There's a boot. Save the boot.
There's a boot.
What
That's
do you
a
mean? It's a
perfectly
perfectly
good boot. Oh Jesus, we're related, aren't we? Okay. Yeah, so you manage to basically back them off, and they get, they give you like the stink eye, but they start, sort of putting out the flames. Dirk, inside the temperature has increased fairly drastically, but not that much. It's hot in here now. But you notice that when you released this massive explosion, there was also a pulse of magic at the same time. You couldn't identify it because you didn't have detect magic up or anything at the time, but you know for sure that this was both a like physical and a magical flame that sort of happened simultaneously. Um, Where is everybody else right now?
I'm at home. Oh, you mean in game?
No, I meant where are you physically? Could you please give me your coordinates?
I'm not doing that on stream.
And maybe you'll
Well,
think twice.
everybody was right by the float, right? Except for Ezra was at his booth.
Well, yeah,
I
that's why I'm asking. Now I need to know because in a few minutes you're gonna be like, "Well, I'm here," and I'm gonna be like, "Well, do it now."
Was the plan for me to abandon the booth at the time that the explosion happened?
well, the plan wasn't to have an explosion, technically, but
Was the plan? Would you like me to adjust the way that I presented that question?
I think right. Originally, your whole entire role was to just stop the kids from coming down that way, because kids follow parades and follow big metal dragons when they see them.
Okay.
You were the catcher in the rye, essentially.
So when that happens, Ezra will yell, "Oh, I guess the show's over, everyone. You better go home where it's safe." Uh, the great Ezra Zini commands you to return to your homes. Then he'll run off toward the fire.
You didn't even claim that to be your magic trick. You just let that giant explosion slide.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. Oh shit! What did I just do?
You know what you should do? Turn back into a crate. That's what you should do.
If I could make the illusion move, I don't know that I can. Can I?
I don't think you can now. All right, grab your tokens and put them on this map, friends. I see Zerwin I just moved on, and I see Gelidus, because they were both right at the edge of the map, but I don't know where everybody else's is, so I can't move you.
I'm in.
I don't know where anybody else is either.
We're
Most
all super tiny on the last map.
huge.
We're so tiny. Wait, I lost me.
I lost me too.
I was too tiny and I lost me.
Well, I can put notes on here too. All right. As there's not a whole lot to burn here, except for belongings, and those are extinguished fairly quickly between blankets and buckets of water. So the fires don't last too terribly long. Um, there is a real stench starting to waft off some of the stuff, though. It doesn't smell great. It's like when you burn a wet dog. Um, as one
Definitely
does.
wasn't us. We couldn't get the fire started.
um, that smell, you know, begins to sort of waft around. I guess you guys haven't really said you're gonna do anything, so are you happy where you guys are right now?
Well, we should move the dragon. We probably can't get by, right? Like,
I'm starting to exit the dragon.
You're gonna climb out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out the butt.
Okay. There's still 4 other dwarves in there who are moving it, right?
yeah,
They're like, hey, where are
is
you
this
going? You're the driver.
I go like, we should get because there's a because you should leave. I'm gonna leave.
You want us to just leave this thing here?
Well, no, we're gonna get out. We're gonna assess from the outside, but it's getting pretty hot in here. Don't you notice it's kind of hot?
Yeah, because you blew up a bunch of tents.
Okay, let's not place blame right now. All right, we can talk about responsibility later. It really feels like you guys are in an emotional state and we're not going to have a reasonable conversation. I just think maybe we should get outside. You can stay here if you want to. I'm going to go out there.
Hmm.
Well, is it hot in there because like the explosion caused it to be hot inside, or is it just hot because it's near an inferno and it's like cooking like a stove, or both?
The latter.
Okay. So if we moved it, it should in theory cool down.
It should, yeah. Where's the great Ezrazini?
Run the
Fine, I'll move you. I'll run the game and entertain you and move your character all at the same time,
who
Ezra.
made me huge again?
Me, so I could move you easily.
Oh, and yet I get yelled at when I do that.
I
Jana's
get huge
sideways.
one time.
I'm fixed now. Now I'm right side up again.
Where's Helginda?
I don't
think we
know.
left
Where is
her.
Helginda?
I think we left her at the inn.
She's taking a nap.
Stop. We
Where's
already
the
have
kid?
Geldis here. He's right in front of
Oh.
you.
Sorry.
This is like a couple of monkeys trying to fuck a football.
Where's Dirk?
I don't know where Dirk is. There's no Dirk.
You know where I am. I'm just getting out of the thing.
Dirk is gone.
Here's Owen. He's gonna be. Oh, did you grab him?
That token represents the size of Dirk's ego, not his body.
It's just ridiculous. All right, just because I have a healthy self-regard.
So William, can we like? Do we have to turn this dragon around to get it out of here, or is there like a non-fire path
Oh,
they could go up the side here?
well, there is a path there. It's starting to go out. You can see where there's a path there. The fire is starting to go out. You can't go on that side of the path because there are tents. So you have to take it up that road, which means it's gonna get real hot in there. Or
Well,
you
they
can
could
turn
back
it.
it up, right? This thing isn't geared, so they could
Correct.
walk it backwards.
They could, correct.
All right, I'll jump up and poke my head and be like, "All right, boys, back it up. Let's get this out of here.
Okay,
Get it
boss, sure
back to
thing.
get it back to the Miners Guild for inspection. Something's wrong with it."
What? The only thing
Or
that's
not the
wrong with it
Miners
is
Guild.
that Dragonborn.
No, something's wrong. Get out of here. Be quiet. And
Sorry,
I
I
didn't
thought
mean
that
to.
when you pushed, I think it was a pull, and I pushed. I don't know. I'm still working it out. There wasn't a manual in there.
I said the Miners Guild. I meant the Smiths.
It was an automatic.
Yeah, this was a stick shift.
I thought you said it wasn't a manual.
That's what I'm saying. But it was, is what I was saying.
What he's saying is that the dragon's name was Emmanuel.
It's a beautiful name.
What I'm saying is I don't drive Italian dragon.
A common,
know?
common dwarven name,
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
It's a common dragon name, actually. That's actually probably true.
It's a way better name than Rhymeroth.
Who made Helginda the flame spitting crocodile again?
One
I'm
time
laughing.
with the flames
I'm
and
laughing hard
crocodile.
enough that you would think that I had done it. It wasn't me.
Can you see it at least?
Oh, now it's gone.
Is it?
It was
What?
there. Where'd it go?
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Hold on. I've got loose children.
Loose children. They've escaped. The wee ones. Not with his, you don't. Okay. Um as you guys are sort of backing this thing up and turning it around, there come a group of Gael, and at their front is someone that you recognize. It's this dude. He does not look pleased.
Who's this?
We've met him, haven't we?
You have Vorhuman
Oh yeah.
Greatbane.
He looks like a man possessed. Huh?
He,
Huh? Ah.
yeah. I need glasses just to play.
Why isn't he pleased?
I don't know. Would you like to ask him?
Vorhuman, you look somewhat nonplussed,
He
bemused even.
he completely ignores you. He marches over to the other Gael who are back here, and he says, "Who's responsible for this?" And pretty much as a group, they all turn and point at Dirk.
Look, there are a bunch of dwarves in there that were acting real crazy. I don't know what they were doing with the pressure valves, but I was just doing the thing. I've never operated this dragon before,
You're
and
under
these
arrest. You're
dwarves
coming with
really.
me.
Oh man! So the thing about yeah, no, I'll do it.
What's his rank?
Who
Great Bane, or doesn't he really have a rank in the Gael?
doesn't? You don't know what his rank in the Gael is. He doesn't have a military rank.
Um. Okay. I'll just be like,
I'm
hey,
under arrest. This is so fun. I love
know
going to jail.
I know he's under arrest, but we're shipping out for the ruins tomorrow, and we need him.
Yeah, he's our
Yeah,
ranger.
yeah. No, I'm sorry. Great Dane. I don't.
It's good.
I can't be under arrest because we're shipping. But
I don't
thank
give
you.
a shit what you're supposed to do. You're coming with me.
Oh, okay. When he says it, did you guys hear his tone? He's so
Yeah.
authoritative.
I
Is there
mean,
somewhere we
we're gonna
can
need our ranger to scout the ruins.
can we
Ooh,
is there someplace we can come to
Yeah,
bail him
he should
out?
be subject to military discipline. It's
ooh, you
military.
guys gonna discipline me?
These are matters of the king, and they will be handled by Cavemore as the regent. This is destruction of city property. This is attempted murder. This is assault. This is, this is.
Attempted murder. I was trying to party.
I'm not arguing with you.
All I was attempting was just to have a good time.
Now, move.
All right, Dirk, we'll get this figured out.
Hey, no, don't worry about it. I'm sure this will all blow over.
Okay, a couple of the guy will come up to grab your arms and start escorting you towards the palace.
Hey, just I'm ticklish if you get too high. Can you just down on the bicep? I'll go with you. I'm sensitive.
Okay. So they go towards the palace.
What time is it?
It is 9:05.
Nice.
Like, is it the parade was supposed to start at like
Yeah, it's late
5
afternoon,
p.m.
early evening, right? Early
dinner
evening, I
time?
think. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Um. All right. Well, let's go. They don't have anything for us, right? They just arrested Dirk.
Correct.
Okay. Um. All right. Let's go back to the barracks and talk with Yip.
Okay. Um, Dirk, when you get to the palace gates, you are surrounded by half a dozen Gael, and you are summarily disarmed. They take
Nice.
all your things and they get real angry because they can't get your bracelets off, or your anklets, or your necklace.
Yeah, I'm sorry about those. I was born with them. They're actually part of me.
Um, they don't listen to anything you're saying. They just take all your stuff, and then they start trying to like pry them off, and
Yeah.
then like they start like smacking them with like hammers and chisels and shit.
How? How?
And yeah, no, they don't even scratch these things. Um,
I keep trying to tell you. All right, anyway, uh just so you know, like when we get down to the dungeon, I need like a firm pillow because if it's too squishy, I can't rest, you know? Like I toss and turn. I need something that has like boundaries, you know, to like really stabilize. Anyways, so just if you have a cell with those accommodations, I'd be well, that's what would work for me. What's your name? Todd? Is it Todd?
they listen with basically no response, and then when Vorhuman comes back in, they say we can't get the bracelets or the necklace off. And Vorhuman
Yeah,
says,
I'm
"Did you
sorry,
try
Mr.
cutting
Great
it?
Dane. These are part of my skin.
How about breaking it?" Yeah, no, it won't cut or break. All right, so it's some sort of magical artifact. We'll figure out how to dispel it later. We'll let Kmore deal with it.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna cause any problems for anybody while I'm imprisoned.
Okay. Then they escort you in. Inside the palace, they don't bring you like through into like the main rooms. They basically take you to like once you go into like the greeting room, they take you off to the side and then they bring you to some stairs and they lead you down some stairs, then lead you down a second set of stairs, and then they lead you down a third set of stairs, and this is the dungeon. And they essentially throw you in one of the cells and lock the door and walk away. It's dark
It's dark.
and stone. It's dark and stony. It's a dark and stony night.
Okay. All right. Is the pillow squishy?
You know what's amazing is that there is no pillow at all. You can hardly believe the gall.
There's not a pillow at all. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, buddy. I know how much you love those pillows.
yeah. No, it's pretty bad. So I lie down on the stone
Yeah.
and I just lie there. I just go, okay. Um, Jenna, you have 30 minutes and then I'm gonna do this myself. God damn it.
The walls
I
do
do.
not respond. There's still no pillow though. Okay. Back to the rest of the group. Okay. Uh your sans a dirk. um so that was not a euphemism at all. Um what does the group want to do?
I mean,
Um,
we could probably just pack up and go to the Radiant Citadel at this point, right?
um, well, can I look around? Is anybody like following us?
Nope. You get a lot of dirty looks from the guy out, but
Let's let's over to the barracks and we'll talk with Gip real quick. Let him know how things went.
it occurred to me after like randomly generated Gip's name that it's too close to Skip. So you've got Skip and Gip, and
And
I'm
Kip, my
and
buddy.
and Kip. Yeah, I'm not pleased about it.
What was the name of the blue ogre? We've had Kiggy. I think we have a Stiggy,
Kiggy and a Stiggy, yeah. But yeah,
Squiggy.
Jeremy, and then Rhymeroth.
I really should have just hit reroll on that one. But when I looked at the picture of him, I was like, he kind of looks like a Gip. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, Gip's there. Um, when you walk in, he goes, "Well, how did it go? I heard there was an explosion. Is anyone dead?"
No. In fact, we saved a dwarf who was poisoned.
Poisoned.
Yeah, one of the dwarves in the thing with Dirk was poisoned, and some Gael showed up, conveniently mid parade and tried to arrest Dirk for it.
Hmm.
And then we gave Dirk access to something we shouldn't have, and he blew up half a city block. The entire Gael camp is gone. I don't know that anyone was killed. We didn't get a report on that because most of the Gael were not in the camp, but were at the mine entrance.
Okay. Um,
But they did arrest Dirk for attempted murder and destruction of city property. The huge for him.
did they take him into the dungeons?
They sure did.
That's not great.
Yeah, I mean, we should try to get him out. Although, if I recall, he does have some abilities to sneak out of there.
Those dungeons are pretty secure. All right, well, mission accomplished. It seemed like Dirk was a friend, though, so, right? He's your friend?
Yeah, we need to save him. He's also our ranger. We need him.
Oh, rangers are a dime a dozen.
Ranger best friend.
Right. So, well,
So,
uh,
but the sappers are in. They're gonna blow up the
speaking of
tunnels.
which, you hear an explosion. As a deep, deep rumbling.
We'd probably feel it, right, more than hear it at that distance.
Yeah, well,
Probably
it's
both.
both hear and feel, yeah. Yeah. You
Will we
feel
feel
it
it first and then
first and
hear
then
it
hear it.
later? Yeah.
Correct, yeah. There is a rumbling that shakes the foundation of the building. Not quite like a huge earthquake, more like a, deep sort of rhythmic sort of bounce for a couple seconds. And then the distant sound like a far off thunder comes barreling down the tunnels.
Um, so we got that taken care of, Gibbs. So I think realistically, we go talk to the Miners Guild. They'll back us. We might have a good shot at overthrowing Cavemore here.
Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get inside the palace because he's going to barricade himself in there. All right,
We
go
do.
talk to the. Go talk to. Oh shit, I forgot his name. Go talk to Strongminer as soon as you can.
Somebody remind me. Did we talk to him about? I can't remember her name, but our sort of inside person with the Gael.
Verahild, and I can't remember if you did or not. Did you?
I think we came and talked to him after we had our interactions with her and let him know that we had somebody. Because I think we told him that she wanted the scepter.
Could have been Gip you told that to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think we told Gip that.
Yeah,
That's who we're talking to right now.
that's
Right.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
I was like, we do have her who may be able to help us in. Also, Ezra, were you able to talk to Kuth? Did we find out about his secret exit?
Yep.
Could you get us there if you had to?
No. I
Okay.
mean, if we wandered around in enough, then yes. So here's what he said. I'm glad you followed up because I wasn't gonna say anything.
Hold on. Gip says, I don't want to know. In fact, no one should know unless they absolutely have to. Because when this is all over, everyone that survives this and who knows is going to have some pretty hard compromises to have to make. because that information is what keeps the kingdom secure. So if you know everyone that you tell is in mortal danger or in danger of never leaving this city,
Oh, I
I don't want
wish
to know.
Kuth had told me that.
Was he in a hurry?
Uh, Not really. Well, he was in a hurry to get out of the conversation, not in a hurry to like go do anything. Does that make sense?
No.
I think he just, I sometimes people don't like talking to me.
Gip
I don't
says,
I've never been able to figure out why.
I can't imagine that's true.
Well, thanks, Gib. You've always been my favorite, other than Dirk.
I'm going to leave the room now and come back in a few minutes.
All right, I'll stay here in mortal danger and possibly never being allowed to leave the city.
Well, I'm not going to tell anyone that you know. So
Well,
he
everyone I know is right here,
he exits the room.
except Dirk. Dirk's not here. Okay. Now that it's just us, are you sure you guys want to know this? It sounds like it's kind of a big deal.
It
All right, don't tell
sounds
us.
like it's kind of a big deal to know where the only secret entrance into the super secure palace is.
All right, so we take the far north tunnel, and then in a really old, obscure, abandoned section of the mines, there's going to be a pile of timbers that look like they would have been used to brace the ceiling. It's on the other side of those timbers. Now, here's the key thing. You don't want to forget this part, all right? There is a trap, and Kuth has not been able to disarm it. It is both physical and magical. There's some sort of mechanism to unlock.
It's actually an emotional trap.
Yeah, yeah. It's a mental trap. Um, yeah, God. Mental and emotional traps. It sounds like every relationship I was in through my 20s
Just gonna say, if you spring
and
it,
early
you're
30s.
just trapped in a toxic relationship for the next 10 years. That's what the trap
Yeah.
is.
Yep. Um, okay. So those are the important details. You don't just want to find the timbers and then go storming through them because again, there's a trap and it seems like it's a bad one. Um, Probably one that will really, really, really hurt or kill you in an extremely painful way. Thank God Dirk's not here to listen to any of this.
Well, here's the thing: we don't have to like get in that way. We just have to stop Kagmore from escaping.
I mean,
We don't
well,
have to. We don't have to like set off the trap. We could just wait there.
but if we just wait there, why would he leave the keep?
Because we're going to turn the city against him, and he's not going to be able to stay here. His
Okay.
rule will be over, and if he leaves out the front door, people will kill him when they find out that he was going to allow the Stone Soldiers to come in and take over the city.
Yeah. That would probably turn most of the people against him. You think that'll turn the Gael against him?
I'm not worried about the Gael. There aren't that many of them, and we have the military.
Anyway, now we're all in mortal danger together. You want to shake hands about it?
I mean, let's be honest. We're really not. We're not from here. Like we're going to leave eventually.
You're literally the only person from here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
not
are
really from
from
here
here.
though. Sort of.
Let's be honest, we're not from here, says the person who's the only person who's actually
You
from
and
here.
Helginda.
But we're not going to stay here. Like we have other
I
stuff to
think
do
the
once
idea
we
is that they
solve
might
this.
make us stay here. I know that they can't.
Nobody else
They
knows we know
might.
other than Kuth. So don't worry about it.
I Gip knows that we know.
Unless Gip is going to tell somebody, we'll be fine.
He said he wouldn't tell anybody.
He did say that.
Yeah, do we really trust him though?
I do.
All right. What's next,
Who are
boss?
he? So I think next we need to go rally our support to essentially overthrow the government. Right?
I
Give
swear to
us
God, if you guys overthrow the government without me, I'm gonna be so mad.
Viva la revolution!
um
What are
we
we
gotta
gonna
go
do
talk
about
to
Dirk?
I don't so we can go talk to what's her name?
What are we gonna do about Dirk?
Verihild. But also like can't Dirk do that thingy he does?
He could. We didn't tell him to.
He also doesn't want to be in prison.
I don't know. It sounded kind of exciting.
I'm honestly surprised he hasn't done it already, but on his way out, stopped to like slap somebody real quick. Like so. But also like I don't think they're gonna kill him overnight. So if he's there till the morning, if we can, get our pieces in play here, right? We can overthrow the government bright and early.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
so you guys are gonna go to the Miners Guild to talk to Goodrith Strongminer.
We're
That's
still
where we're going
worried about
first.
we're worried about Dirk being tortured, right?
I'm not worried about that.
No.
Okay.
You guys are real fucking assholes.
Um,
Do you, you, is that something that they do here?
Maybe.
Not typically, but the guy in charge right now is not your typical dwarven king.
All right, should we should probably go get him, huh?
Well,
we can't get in.
Sure we can.
How?
I mean, I'll turn into a fruit fly and fly in there.
How are you gonna get out?
let's talk to this dude and talk to Verihild.
Turn
And then
into a
we'll go.
T-Rex.
Can we just go talk to our people, please?
It's like suddenly I understand why everybody wants to play a druid. Nobody ever wants to play a druid.
Gelda says, "We got the bottle of,
Yeah,
stampedes.
we'll use it eventually, but let's just go talk to Grudrith.
Where is Geldis? I'm gonna text him right now. Why does he always miss this stuff?
He sent a message to players only.
Oh, he did? What did it say?
I said I won't be able to make it tonight. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Always good to check the players only chat.
Well, he must have sent it after we started.
He sent it, I think, between 8 and 8:30. Yeah, 8:17.
Hmm. All right, so what are we gonna do? You guys are gonna go talk
If
to Goodrich Strongminer.
Thank you. Would
Okay.
you like me to say it one more time?
Nope, that's fine. All right, Dirk, back to you. Beep.
Just kind of. These are bars, right? These are like metal bars, just normal jail.
There are metal bars here, and there are stones. Would you like to examine your room?
I'm just gonna draw a claw on the bar for a second. Is it scritchy?
Not really. What do you mean? Is it
So just go
scritchy?
zink, zink, zink. Does it go
What
like
kind of
that?
dungeon is this? It's not even scritchy.
It's. You're not
No, it's
leaving a
not.
mark on it, if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to like scritch it.
You say, can I make a noise with my claws in the bars? Is that what you're asking me?
It's more like what noise because it's a vibrate is obviously a noise. It's just
Yeah, I don't know, Dirk. What noise? It makes this noise. Like, what noise would you like it to be?
it doesn't feel like a very good way to honor my attempt to understand the details of the world that I'm in.
If you
Yeah, we want it
wanna,
to feel lived in.
if you wanna
Yeah,
make
I'm just
details of the
I'm
world, you have to
literally
make a roll.
William, I'm literally just going like this on a bar. And I'm just trying to ask What happens when I do that?
Nothing.
No
Sounds
sounds.
like a rusty old screen door
It makes
in
very
in a
little
country
sound.
music song.
Okay. Are there other prisoners down here? Can I tell?
You don't see
Is it
anyone
just
from your vantage point.
can I just to see?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, there is some light from the front of the jail.
Okay.
Oh, you already used your hit.
Wait. Is a
Once a day,
do
right?
it?
You
Do I
get.
need to use my breath weapon to
It was once for a
Oh, you just
long
want to
or
make
once
the
for a
noise
short rest.
here. You can.
No, I just
This is this is the
a little
most
bit of
unclear series of things you're trying to do ever. And every
No,
time you've been like,
this is
I want to
literally this is
hear.
your
You've talked
world.
about your
This
fire.
is yes, exactly. Can I make fire without making it a full use of my breath weapon?
No.
This
Has
has
been the
always
fundamental
been the
question.
conversation. Why is this the conversation every time?
Ezra, this is important.
No.
It is the same conversation. You're correct. Can I?
You can make a weird noise with your mouth, but no fire will come out.
Okay, so no fire comes out.
Yeah.
You've completely revised my understanding of my own body, by the way. That's fine. All right. So I just sort of like stick the part of my face that's a mouth. I stick it as close to and maybe through the bars as I can. And I go, Pete, you there? Pete, Peter, Pete. Does anything happen?
Yeah, no. What happens is I lose a couple of months off my life in the real world. But
Yeah,
but
okay.
but no, nothing in the game happens. Nothing happens in the
Nothing
game.
responds to me saying Peter.
Uh I don't know. Make me a roll. What
Like a
kind of roll?
croissant or
Yeah, that'd be great. I love a good croissant. Make me a performance roll. How about that?
yeah, let's do it. +1 on performance.
Hell yeah. See your roll.
It is invisible on my machine right now for some reason. It is an 18.
You go, Pete. and, and after you do it like 2 or 3 times, you hear a huh?
Don't do it for me.
Huh?
Yeah. Is that you, Pete? Peter?
Gerald, is that you?
Oh my God, Peter. It's Gerald.
Gerald! Gerald, what are you doing down here? Did you come to get me out?
I tried and they threw me in the dungeon. Did you find the key yet?
No, Gerald. You gotta get out of here. It's fucking terrible.
It's real bad, isn't it? There's no pillows. I specifically asked for a firm pillow.
You don't
And
have
not
any
only did they
pillows?
give me a squishy pillow, they didn't give me any pillow.
You don't have pillows? I have pillows.
You have pillows?
Oh, I've got 3 or 4.
Well, get your ass over here and give me one,
I
Peter.
can't. I'm locked in a cell. Also, they cut one of my fingers off.
Like, what are which one? Was the good one? Because that would be bad.
It was my 3rd favorite finger.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it wasn't top two. Remember what we always said? We always said as long as it's not one of our favorite two fingers, it's okay.
I don't remember that, Gerald.
We
It's been a
used to
really
say
long
that
time.
all the time,
I don't
Peter.
remember much of anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Peter, can you tell me what kind of species you are, just as a memory game?
There's a silence.
Right. I just want to make sure that you haven't lost your brain. So tell me, what kind of species are you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm
Can,
talking to you.
can you see me?
Well,
You can hear me. You can hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yeah. So what kind of
Hello.
species? Oh
Hello.
my god, you said hello. That was really good when you said it that way. It gave me like little chills.
Who is it?
So, so you're in one of the cells and you have pillows?
Is that you?
Yeah. No, that's me. It's Gerald.
You know Gerald?
Well, Gerald and I are kind of like the same thing, but also not. It's very complicated. We'd have to be face to face to understand it. I do I have to see something to cast detect thoughts? Let me look at detect thoughts.
You remember that one?
I have to s-
Francis, you
I have
remember
to
that one?
see it.
I love that
Oh,
one.
dude, no, wait, do it again. Do it again. Uh, when, like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
that was really good.
I love that one.
Oh, and the peach
Yeah.
tree dance.
Oh God.
Remember? Get them all liquored up, take them to the peach tree dance.
I haven't pooped in 4 days.
Well, that's probably a problem with your pillows. You should give me one. Um, so anyways, how did you end up here, real quick, Peter?
We're here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is my summer home. I have several
Okay.
homes. This is my summer home. I like to summer here because it's cool and dark and not too hot. Is it summer right now? Let's just say it is. It's summer right now, and that's why I'm here.
Okay.
I'll be leaving
No,
when autumn comes to go to the autumn house, which is in the woods with the trees whose leaves change color. They're very
while
pretty.
he's talking, I'm just gonna cast Misty Step.
Okay. Um, there is some sort of anti-magic dampening field all around you. You do
Why
not
did
lose
I
the
know
spell
that that
slot.
was there?
You do not lose the spell slot. It does not go off.
It's fine. I didn't even try. Um,
I'll let you think about that. Back to the group. Beedly-doo, beedly-doo, beedly-doo. Okay. Gudrith Strongminer uh, is actually standing outside the Miners Guild. Mm. Ah, mm, mm, mm. That was
Hello,
Hi, Grudrith.
that was a
hello,
good
Grudrith.
parade. Mm.
Yes.
No one was killed. Mm.
Nope. In fact,
No,
we saved a couple lives.
yeah,
Mm.
and no one died.
Mm.
No one was killed, and no one died.
Mm. And well, you've moved along with your plans then. Hmm?
I assume you heard and felt the second rumbling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're secure.
As far as we know.
Very well. I will call a meeting of the Council of the Miners Guild. It'll take us an hour or so to declare formal business.
Okay. Um, how would you? Is it? Do you know of any way we could get our compatriot out of prison?
Um, uh, prison, bribe a jailer,
Yeah,
use political influence.
that's probably what we're going to need to do. So, if we can get your political influence, we may need your help with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's in the jail here.
Yes,
The jail that's in the barracks.
the one in the castle.
Oh, the dungeon.
Hmm.
No, I don't believe there's an easy way in or out of the royal dungeon.
Right. Well, we are likely going to need your help either this evening or tomorrow morning, one or the other. So please, we'll let you get to it to call your meeting, and we can count on your support. Correct?
Oh yes, it's Cave Moore is. I've had enough of him. You've done everything I've
Can I
asked, and the city is safe. It's time. It's time.
can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything. I got a 4. I trust this guy.
You do.
Okay. Well, we've got a couple more stops to make to shore up our support, but we will see and talk to you soon.
Hmm. Yes. What are the next moves?
Well, I think we need to expose Cavemore for, allowing an army of stone soldiers to come through our tunnels.
Public
Um,
forum?
yes.
Should
Probably.
we call for a public meeting then?
How quickly can we put one of those together?
I can put out the call now. We can have the city gathered in an hour.
Do you need to talk to your board members first?
I'll bring them up to speed there. Meet at the arena.
Will Cavemore come to that?
Good heavens, I should think not. But perhaps we'll get lucky and he will.
Okay. Sure. Let's call it. Let's call it for what time is it right now? Like 6 o'clock?
Yes, that sixth bell is about to strike.
Okay. Yeah. Let's set it for 7:30. Give us 90 minutes.
There are no half bells here. The regular people will need it to be on a bell.
Let's do one bell then. We'll meet at seventh bell.
Good. Okay.
All right. Can we run back to? Well, let's huddle up here, guys. I think next we should probably go get Hargul. And do we know where Verihild was going to go? I can't remember. Was she just going back to the castle? Does that sound right?
I don't know. What did you ask her to do?
I don't think we asked her to do anything. I think
She's
she wanted
probably
to
just still in the inn.
at the end because we didn't ask her to do anything. We told her we were going to go do this and we'd help her out. I don't think she had planned. She didn't want to talk to Hargul, right? I don't even think we told her about Hargul.
I doubt it.
Yeah. All right. So maybe we go back to the inn. We'll talk to Verihild. We'll talk to Hargul. Maybe Verihild can help us get Dirk out. She can actually get in the castle, right? So maybe she could help us out with that.
Okay. So you want to go to the inn?
Yes.
Okay. You got it. Um. Back at the inn, things are a little more lively than when you left them last. It seems that the parade has people in slightly better spirits than they have been in quite some time. But in any event, you're able to find Vera held pretty quickly. There's more people out and about. She's still sitting at the same table.
Um, let's go chat with her. Actually, um, can we? Are there like private rooms here,
There used to
or
be.
is it,
It's pretty
or
full
is it,
now.
or is it like loud enough where we could probably whisper and not be overheard? You said it's livelier.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go over there. Talk to her.
She looks up when you approach.
Can I do a perception check to see if there are any other like Gael in the building or like in the bar, like
Sure.
looking at us?
What's your passive perception, actually?
What's the? I don't know what that means.
It is listed on your character
On the
sheet.
left side, on the left
Yeah,
column.
just under your
Oh,
saving
okay.
throws.
It's 14.
Yeah, you don't see anyone.
All right, let's sit down. I'll buy a round of drinks. Um, did we tell her that we were gonna blow up the tunnel? I think we did, right? She knew we were gonna do the parade thing.
You're
So
back.
yes, things went almost exactly as planned.
That sounds like it's not your usual MO.
Well, we did. One of our compatriots was taken prisoner by Great Bane. He's in the dungeon right now.
Oh. That's not good. They tend to execute people after a day or two when they're in the dungeons.
Is there anything you can do to help us get him out? I mean, we can't even get in the building.
I can get back in the building. I don't know if I can get him out. I can try. If I fail, though, we'll both die.
Mm,
You need to get Vorhuman freed from whatever is influencing him.
wish Geldis was here. Do we have
Gellus
any
necessary?
yeah, do we have any spells in this group that can help with a demonic possession or
Might be able to sense whether or not there is one of those.
I mean, I'm pretty confident there is something possessing this guy. You think your book could eat him?
Mm, should we be talking about it so loudly?
Or
Can
not?
we here? Can you and I huddle up real quick? The book might be able to tell me if there's a demonic
This is my
possession
whisper
going
voice.
on. If do you want me to ask it? I don't know that it's going to be helpful, but I can ask it. It might.
Well, maybe we should ask our buddy upstairs how we could do it.
Which one's that?
Are you and I away from Verhilda or
Did you see what God just did to us?
Helgen? Wait, what about Helginda? Is she a cleric?
No, she's a fighter, right? No, Hargle.
Oh yeah. Is he upstairs?
Yes. What have you been asleep?
I I I come and go. It's been a long day.
Part of the time, I guess.
You literally were.
Um, right. So let's ask Verhild if she knows a way that we could maybe convince Cavemore to come out, or at least Greatbane.
Am I in this conversation too?
Yeah, you are now. We kind of turn back and
Okay. Because maybe we would also like to ask her opinion of what Cave Moor's and Great Bane's response is likely to be to us calling a citywide meeting presenting Hargle and basically like starting shit after having started a major explosion.
Right? We know that Cave Moore's vain, right? Like that's the main thing we know about him. How do you get a vain guy to come out?
The contest for the most beautiful man.
You can't. Dirk's in prison.
Everyone who would attend would be in that palace.
I'm just wondering if we like promoted a new king, if that would force him to come out, like to show he's more powerful than whatever. Um, no.
You gonna go for
All right.
it?
Well, let's ask Verhild about what we think the reaction's going to be.
Alright.
So we'll swing back up. Verhild, we're having the Miners Guild call a public meeting where we're going to let the city know that um, Cave Moore was going to allow
Sorry,
stone soldiers.
you're talking to Verihold right now.
Yeah.
Uh, it's pretty weird when you guys come over to talk to me and then you just get up and walk away and start whispering to each other.
Sorry. That's
Fair enough.
we're not. We haven't been socialized properly.
Yeah. Do you also like pee on the rug? Like, do I need to
I have.
housebreak you? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me actually. Your hair is
Um,
purple, and do you have a
I
nipple
try.
ring?
I try not to. Not yet. Why? You know a guy?
Yeah, I am a guy. Well, I'm
Oh,
not, but like, I am a guy. That kind of guy that you're looking for.
well, we don't have time.
But there's
Uh,
no time to laugh about it now.
what do you think? What do you think? Great Bane and Cave Moore are going to do when we call a public meeting to announce that and accuse Cave Moore that he was going to allow an army of stone soldiers into the city.
They're not absolutely not going to allow you to call a public meeting. They're going to break up the meeting before it starts with all of the Gael and Vorhuman at the front.
Okay. What can you tell us anything specific about Vorhuman? Is that Great Bane?
Yes.
That's the same guy.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything specific about him when he starts acting weird? What like what
No,
happens?
what I'm saying is he's been acting weird for a while. And then it can get like real specific. Like he is not when I first met him he was different than he is now, and it's weird and it's gotten progressively worse. And occasionally he has like spells where he like yells at himself and like kind of cries.
Does he have anything on his person all the time? Like does he have like an amulet? Does he have a bracelet? Does he have a chain? Does he
Oh,
have a glass eye?
he's got earrings.
Does he ever take them out?
No, never.
Hmm.
That's
Do
about
they
it.
look do they look like normal earrings?
I haven't really taken a good look at him, but I think so. I don't know. I'm not really a jewelry girl. She like gestures at herself vaguely.
So how are they going to break up the town meeting? Like, what if we have the Miners Guild? What if we have some of the army? What if we have the Smiths? What if we bring everybody? How are they going to break it up?
Uh, they'll just say that this is if I had to guess, they'll say this is an unlawful gathering, that it has not been approved, and that everyone needs to go home. And most of the people will leave. They'll be afraid. They might even try to arrest the ringleaders, who are probably going to be you guys.
Um,
Actually, I said she's not much of a jewelry girl. She does have a piercing in her nose. I lied. Know your characters, Bill. Jesus.
Um, what if what if we could get the people to just say no to him? What if we had like a famous figure that would help lead us?
Then he'll probably just try to arrest the famous figure and the people who are leading the meeting.
How
Take
many Gaels are you going to bring?
as many as he can.
If he brings them all, could you get into the castle and get Dirk out?
Oh, he won't bring all of them. He'll as many as he can. He'll bring 50 to 70.
Okay. And where's the arena?
It's the number 2 on the map.
2.
Got Zerwin looking for twos, looking for number twos. It is a hexagon.
Yeah, I see it. I'm just looking at the rest of the city.
It's pretty. It's
Zach
home.
doesn't always recognize his numbers. It's hard.
You
2's a tough one. It's got the curvy part.
are you currently being overcome by the amber wistfulness of nostalgia, Zerwin?
Why?
This isn't really
Oh,
where he grew up. This is where he soldiered his formative
Yeah.
years.
I don't can like consider this necessarily home anymore. Um,
Dirk, back in the dungeons. I'll let them think about it for a second. The other voice has gone quiet.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. Can I cast like summon beast? Do any of these things work, or is it just total magic dampening?
Um, would you like to experiment with it a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
If you stand directly in the center of the cell, you seem. What level is Summon Beast?
Summon beast is second level conjuration.
And can you cast level 3 spells?
Yeah, of course I can cast level 3 spells.
So if you burn a level 3 slot, you can cast Summon Beast at level 2 directly in the center of the cell.
Do I have any intuition of whether or not this beast will be able to exit the cell? Because okay,
They're not magical beasts, right? They're normal beasts.
yeah, no. So I'm gonna cast summon beast, and I'm gonna make it a bat.
Okay.
It's a bat.
Um,
Poof.
okay. Yeah, after a minute, it sort of, flies in through the bars and flaps around your room.
Okay, your name's Gerald. Um, I need you first. I need you to go check on Pete and who Pete is and what's going on with Pete. He's around here. I think he's down there. And then best case scenario, you find a key uh to this. Worst case scenario, you just let my friends know where I am. But first let's check on Pete and then we'll go from there.
It flies out. It flies back a few seconds later. I do not understand, Pete.
Okay, but is Pete there?
What is Pete?
Did you find Pete?
There is another human.
Okay. We're gonna call that Pete. What is Pete like?
Pete looks like you without scales.
No, it's not a good description of humans, and you know it. It just feels lazy. Um, okay. Does Pete have clothing on?
What's clothing?
I feel misled by this spell. It's fine. It's fine. So here we go. What I want you to do is I want you to look for a key to this cell. Do you have the comprehension of looking for a key to this cell?
Keys are the things that humans use on the small holes
Yeah.
to open the doors.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a you're just a bat that
You're
I can talk to.
you're you're just a you're not even a dragon. I'm just a bat. You're
That's
not even
true.
a dragon.
There we go. I knew you were one of mine. All right. So this is good. This has been really good. I just needed to know if you could go through the bars. Can you okay, here's what we're gonna do. If you go out of here and you just get out of this dungeon, just get out of here. What I want you to do is find the purple haired dwarf, right? And I want you to like, is there a way that you can safely? He's not gonna like this. He's gonna try to hit you, but I want you to hump his ear. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to find his ear and make it very clear because he won't understand it's me unless you make it very clear. I want you to wrap your wings around his hair and with your bats have groins. I want you to groin into his ear hole. He'll know it's me. And then he'll try to kill you. And so you gotta do just a couple and then come back and do a couple more and then fly in front of his face. And if he doesn't get it, do it a few more times. He'll get it's me and then fly away. It's kind of like a lassie. Lassie's out of world, but I think that's gonna do it.
You want me to escape from here and then go have intercourse with the dwarf, purple-haired dwarf's ear?
I don't want you to. Well, actually, that's up to you. If you gain his consent, then yes, actual intercourse. Otherwise, just simulated intercourse with his ear hole.
Okay,
Um,
let me back up. You want me to find a way out of this dungeon, go through
yes,
the palace,
yes,
fly out into the city, and find
correct.
the purple-haired dwarf amongst the thousands of dwarfs that are here, and then you want me to
Yes.
fly down to his head, wrap my wings around his face, and simulate intercourse with his ear.
I feel like you made that last part just a bunch of really complicated steps, and it's really just one simple fuck his ear. Just find him and fuck his ear. Consensually.
I don't know how to get consent. Okay, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go escape the dungeon and fly.
This is your command. You are commanded.
I'm gonna go do it.
Okay, go do it. By the way, your name is Gerald.
It's not.
Nope, 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 nope. I made you.
You didn't. You called me here, and now I have to go do this stupid ear fucking thing.
No, it's a bestial spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space I can see within range. It's not just me calling animals. Did you just think it was me calling animals?
This thing doesn't know that it's a bestial spirit. It thinks it's a
Oh,
bat.
okay.
I mean, probably should
Well,
have
that's
looked it up,
weird.
but does it? Do you get free talking to it? I guess.
I don't know. There's nothing about communicating with the thing
Yeah, I
in
kind
the
of just
spell.
assume. Is this conjure animals? Because conjure animals is just animals. What's your summon
Second level conjuration.
What's the name of the spell?
It's called Summon Beast.
Okay, let me find the exact spell just to be sure.
It says, I call forth a bestial spirit.
Choose an environment, air, land, or water. I assume that you chose air.
Because it's a bat.
It's not a bat, so I did that all wrong. It's literally just a bestial spirit. All right, yeah. You can concentrate and keep it for an hour. That's good. It obeys your verbal commands. You can't really speak to it, but it's more fun if you do. So let's say that you did.
It
Yeah.
already happened.
Okay. Very good. It's not a bat though. It's just a weird little beast spirit.
Can it hump ears?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna go fucking ear right now if I can find.
Good.
Actually, why don't you make me the roll? Why don't you
What is
make me
it,
a series
performance?
of rolls? Because this thing is not invisible. It does fly. It's not incorporeal.
Stealth?
Yeah, I wouldn't have let this fly, so to speak, if I had read the spell better. That's okay. Let's roll with it. All right, you got it. Yeah, make me an acrobatics roll instead, but don't
What
add your
about animal handling?
well, you're gonna add its dexterity to the score, not your own. So you're gonna add
13 acrobatics?
13. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how about a stealth roll?
10.
Hmm. All right. Don't blame me. It is spotted as it's leaving, and they're gonna shoot at it because it's a weird beast thing. How many hit points does it have? 20. Oh, yeah, 20. What's its armor class? 11 plus the level of the spell. Okay. It gets away.
Damn right he does.
It's gonna have a real hard time finding Zerwin though, so we'll make that roll in a minute. Okay, back to the rest of the group.
Verihold, is there any way you could slow them down so they're not there right when the meeting starts?
Maybe by a minute or two, but once they find out what's happening, no matter what I say, it's gonna take priority over whatever.
All right. Well, the meeting's already being called.
Then they're probably, as soon as they hear about it, they're gonna start mobilizing.
Okay. All right.
Look,
What?
you might be better off heading him off before he gets to the meeting to buy the meeting as much time as it can, or letting him come in and trying to pressure with all of the people. If you get enough people there, there might be a fight.
Okay.
Listen, Vorhuman, like, there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him.
Sounds like he's possessed.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to come with you? I'll come with you. See if I can talk sense into him.
Sure, that'd be good. Can you go Why don't you head over there, try to stay out of sight, and we'll meet you there. We got a couple more stops to make.
Okay. Where are you going
All right.
next, team?
Upstairs.
Okay.
Gotta go talk to Hargle. And what's his sister's name or niece's name?
His niece's name is Hadriella.
Adriella.
Yes, they are. They're actually ready for you when you walk in. They're like suited up. I felt the explosion.
Yes, we seem to have stopped the incursion of the Stone Soldiers. We just met with the Miners Guild. They're going to call a town meeting, and we're going to explain to people that Cavemore was going to allow them in. We do think that Great Bane is probably going to try to break up the meeting before it starts and arrest anybody who leads it. So, we're going to need big numbers, or we're going to need big names to help kind of stop him from breaking it up. You willing to go out in public now?
I'm ready.
Also, Great Bang seems to be under some sort of possession. I don't know, because what Hargle would have known him, right? Like he's been around for a while.
Oh, I know Vorhum and Greatbane.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I haven't been close enough to him, but I knew him when he was younger. He was a great warrior. Um, I don't know why he fell in with Cavemore. It doesn't
Well,
track.
we've been told he talks to himself. Sometimes he cries, and but then he also has this superhuman strength and ability. Like, right? This sounds like possession, right? Am I crazy here?
That's not my realm of
Not crazy.
specialty. I specialize in the history and the dealings of the Briastones. It's not my area of knowledge. I don't know.
Is there any way we could use the? Well, there's no Bria stones around the arena, right? There's none.
I mean, they're not ready for harvest yet. Um,
Hargle, what would it mean if the Bria stones were flickering?
you you could feel that?
I saw it. We saw it during the parade. Gillidas saw it.
They were visibly
Wait,
flickering?
the Bria stones were flickering?
You saw it. Did you see it too, Ezra?
No? Why didn't you tell me?
I forgot.
A lot of that. It's going around.
I felt that. There was a great pull. A great sucking, devouring pull.
That sounds bad.
It felt bad. And if it hit
Cool.
every Bria stone in this city, it is bad. That sounds like divine power. Or someone has tapped into the one of the old sites, or both. That's the kind of power you would need to call up a snowstorm in the middle of summer.
Like the one we had the other day.
So you think the Gorgons are involved? Sorry, the Medusae?
It's not good.
So let me ask you this: is there any possibility we could take Great Bane in a fight as he is right now?
I don't know. I don't know anything about him. Maybe. I mean, can you do some research on possession? Find out how it operates and how it works?
The next half hour?
I turn and look at Ezra.
Well, I hear it's 9/10 of the law. Yeah, we could do some investigation into possession. We've
We don't have time. The meeting's being called at 7th bell, and he's going to break it up. What kind of research are we going to do in the next 10 minutes?
I mean, well, we could do some very pointed research. I'm no wizard, but
Okay.
Ezra will. Is it just us and Hargle here in the room?
No,
Hadriella,
Hadriella's here also.
Which one's Hadriella?
his niece and protege.
His niece and protege. Okay, Ezra produces the book. Hargle's already seen it. And he's gonna very quickly see if he can look into some information about possession.
Oh, there's an entire section about possession.
It's probably like a third of the book.
Yeah, so could you be more specific? Because it's easy to the book is pulling from your desires.
Yeah. What specifically do you want me to look into and ask about, guys? Like,
I mean,
you gotta be
how
more
could we,
specific than
if he is
possession.
possessed, how do we get rid of it?
Okay, yeah. So detecting and ridding possession.
Let's see your roll.
Okay, Arcana.
Arcana roll.
I'll help.
Thank you.
I don't know how a barbarian is going to help you research, but
First roll's
I'm
a
just
16.
right behind you.
Second roll is
Come on,
a
buddy.
22.
Come on, buddy. Good job, buddy.
You were
Is
really
that good
helpful.
enough?
Nice job.
I don't know what else to do.
I'll take the 22, please, Alex.
Okay. The whispers of the book in your mind, the first thing it says is, "Oh, it's been so long, Ezra. So
Leo,
long."
come on. Sorry, the cat's hissing at the dog. Uh, Pets. They're just dumber children. My Haley's gonna come in here and yell at me. Yeah, it has been. It's been a while.
It's so good to see you again. It's so good to taste those emotions again.
Yeah, kind of think you're probably doing that all the time, though.
Your desires, Ezra, they are delicious.
Thanks. I've been cultivating them for my whole life.
Should we explore them together, Ezra?
Right now, we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, pooh. The book flips open and the pages sort of flap by, and it like opens this spot and it just says possession through talismans or tokens. And it's basically like make sure the talisman or token never leaves the possession of the possessed. It will take some time for the possession to fully take, but once it does, the subject will not want to put down the talisman or the token. If they do, or if they somehow manage to get rid of it, the possession will break, potentially catastrophically, and potentially quickly or potentially slowly, depends on how strong the possession and the demon is.
Fiend or demon specifically.
Fiend.
Hargle, I'm having some trouble with this. Do you speak any fiendish languages?
He looks uncomfortable. I can read some infernal.
All right, I'll do what I can with this. So, there are talismans that you use to enact a possession, and it takes time, and you need to be able to force the subject, the vessel of the possession, to keep the talisman on them, and then once the possession is fully in effect, then they won't want to get rid of the talisman anymore. So you're good at that point.
So just get the talisman away from the victim?
I think that would it may take time. There may be a kind of like residual flow. So, and you may need to take it like some distance away.
Do we
It
know what
depends on
his
how
talisman is?
powerful the fiend is who's enacting the possession. And given that I have a feeling it's like a really powerful fiend. Remember how there was that stained glass window of Tiamat behind Cave Moore? Like it could be these if Cave Moore and or uh uh I keep wanting to say Grapevine, Greatbane, if either or both of them are possessed, it could definitely be like real powerful fiends.
Do you
The only
know?
thing we the only thing we can think of is maybe his earrings.
Oh, yeah, earrings would be good because you don't often take them out.
Is there any way to know what kind of like that you would be able to tell what the talisman is? Like, would a possessed talisman have anything visible to a non-magic user?
No, but detect
As
magic, it will have a magical aura.
yeah, there will be a magic aura. Uh, I guess if there was a non-magic user who had some skill at evaluating arcane objects, possibly, but you would need to be skilled in the appraisal of things like talismans. So maybe if there was like a non-magical like demon hunter, they might have the skill to be able to identify them.
Okay, I just wanted to know if it was gonna like do his earrings glow.
They would to me if I cast
That
detect
would be cool.
magic.
All right. Well, all right. Just keep us updated, I guess.
Yeah, make me another roll, Ezra.
Arcana or
Yeah.
You can do it, buddy.
Zerwin, would you help me with this?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
This time I run your
uh
whole pack.
the first one was a 1, but I'm a halfling, so I get to
You can
re-roll
do
it.
better than that, buddy.
So that one is a 21, and now I'll roll the other part of the. Yeah, we'll take the 21, please.
Um, it flips just a couple pages past, and it has a section on earrings, and it says that they're really good because it's easy to hide also, like if there are engravings or markings, you hide it on the inside of the earring or inside of the ring, and it's really easy to hide those things, and they're hard to
Mm-hmm.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Detect magic should reveal it. It also, however, says that that means that the it's potentially that the infernal being inside that object is actually probably less powerful.
Interesting.
Typically, infernal beings are really vain, and if they're powerful, they want to be something like a crown, right? Or a scepter.
Yeah. So if someone's gonna debase themselves by being something shitty like an earring, then they're probably gonna be the kind who's so lacks power, so they're gonna like be more willing to hide and debase themselves that way.
Correct.
A fiend prone to subterfuge and acting from the shadows.
All right.
Ezra shares this information with the group.
We should probably call it there because it's getting late. Um, yeah, let's do that. Let's stop there. Uh, you at least now have some idea of what's going to happen next and what you can potentially do about it or not. So give each other danger awesome points and let's call it a night.
Give mine to Dirk for spending the night in jail.
It's hard. It's a hard job. Someone's got to do it.
Dirk can have mine as well. He had
Don't do
a
that.
joke Man, I gotta just start writing down the jokes. You had a joke early on that nobody laughed at, but I chuckled on the inside.
That's the most important place to chuckle. The
Yep.
place where
Yeah.
no one can see or hear it.
It meant enough to me that I told myself to remember it, and so I remember that I was supposed to remember, but I don't remember what the joke was.
No, it made the hidden parts of me bounce, and that's what counts.
It's good.
I this is really tough. I feel like there was a moment when Ezra Zini was like, just so you know, everybody in the crowd, this is no big deal. And then he did a thing with his hands. And it didn't work. But that's what gets my Danger Awesome point.
Was that this week or last week?
No, that was
The
this week.
very
There was
beginning of
one
this
this week. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm not too proud to take a Danger Awesome point for something I did a bad job at.
You did a great job.
I'll never be
at-
too proud for that.